In the early 1930s, there lived a scientist that was innovative. He was ahead of the game, very informative. There had been stories told that it was even Nikola Tesla himself was flabbergasted at the kind of things this innovator had presented. Born in the cornfields of Kentucky, he had an average life growing up. Although he was extraordinary, this mad doctor was indeed a once-in-a-generation. People often called him the man of innovation. But to all his friends and family, he was best known as Dr. Moreau. Myths, fables, novels, and more. Join our journey through inspirational short stories. Subscribe for more. One day had an attendance with the president. The Oval Office and all the generals were there to watch him as he presents. For even the president knew of his brilliance and notoriety. So this was a good encounter. As he entered the room, there was only a handful of people. The president, a handful of four-star generals, some lab technicians. Dr. Monroe didn't spare a second. He got in front and made a presentation. There he began. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great glory and pride to present the very first of its kind, a remarkable piece of tapestry. Can withstand any wave, a barrage of bullets, even a plastic explosive could complete it. And here are the demonstration and experiments done. As you can already determine, your interest is already won. The generals began to murmur as the people they all gathered. The lab technicians were doing the math and can't be bothered. Gentlemen, calm, settle down, and go back to seat. I can already imagine the application of this is neat. Add it to your soldiers, and you will be unstoppable. Put it on the Navy warships, and you can be unsinkable. I have here in this USB drive all the details and components, the formula, and all the ingredients. I will be willing to part with this ingenious invention for a cool $20 million and a chance to showcase this in a convention. Subscribe and follow for part 2. Thank you for watching. The president sat back down and talked with his staff. Then, after checking all the materials, they suddenly signaled. The president got up and said, "We agree to double the payment. Just never speak to anyone or share this technological advancement. For $40 million, not even my mother or lover." The president pleased asked the secretary to present the check. The staff were soon packing up when suddenly the doctor said happily, "And here." He pulled another USB from his pocket and plugged it in and started to present. As you can see, here is a design for a revolutionary gun. Myths, fables, novels, and more. Join our journey through inspirational short stories. Subscribe for more. This gun I invented exactly to pierce that armor that came before this. It has an acceleration chamber that the bullets enhances, making it go fast enough that the armor will be rendered useless. It will breach the surface and all the layers regardless. Mr. President, I was actually in talks with the King of War. His Majesty expressed how much this gun he adored, but loyalty to my country runs deep. I wanted to give you an opportunity to the right of first refusal. If at all you wanted this, or will the King add this to his arsenal? Subscribe and follow for part 3. Thank you for watching. I am willing to part with this for $80 million. Once again, the doctor presented his findings. The lab technicians ran the numbers, and it was astonishing. After a few minutes, the generals all agreed. The president then ordered his secretary to pay this man accordingly. Dr. Moreau accepted the money happily. The doctor then started to cough. Here, the group of people started to wonder. The president then spoke. "Don't tell me you have another. Mr. President, it seems you are as sharp as ever. For you see, the price for the penetrating gun would have been much greater. If not for this solution, repellent that once is sprayed makes the bullet bounce off it like rubber, making it stronger." As you can see here, myths, fables, novels, and more. Join our journey through inspirational short stories. Subscribe for more. The doctor had not yet finished his presentation when the president spoke. "Security, take this man and shake him upside down, then search his body and pat him down. Find me all the USB that he has." Once this was done, the security found 43. The doctor explained, "Mr. President, all but one of them is technology. For one of them just has my mother's recipe. So it is settled. I will pay you 87 quadrillion. The secretary gave him the check. He looked at the number and said, "This is fair." Once the check was in his hand, the president ordered the guards, hurry, capture him, and put him to execution. And let there be a decree issuing that all ingenuity a capital offense, that sentences its perpetrators to death. Sometimes we are too proud of our own cleverness, that it leaves people and things in such a mess. Let us learn from Prometheus that sometimes the price of our forethought and wisdom could be as high as our freedom. This story is inspired by the book of Ambrose Bierce titled The Ingenious Patriot. Great stories are meant to be shared. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.